watching KPIX 5 News.
We have breaking news at 6:30. Gusty winds help fuel a fire that burns through a Fairfield neighborhood. Welcome back. I'm Ken Bastida.
I'm Veronica Del Cruz. KPIX 5's Simon Perez is in Fairfield. Simon, what's the latest?
Well, we're here on the scene right there at 680 where it meets Interstate 80 heading towards Sacramento. Right in this little cul-de-sac and this little corner is where the fire started a little after 3 this afternoon. You can see now the crews have got it pretty much under control from what we can see. They're basically in mop-up stage. The CAL FIRE helicopters have not been by in at least 15, 20 minutes now, so it does look as though they do have a lot of it under control. You can see from some video that we had from earlier in the day that, boy, was it out of control earlier. When we showed up, flames were shooting about 30, 40 feet up into the air. One house was really literally up in flames, and it is pretty much gone as we speak right now. We do know that several neighborhoods, several streets had to be evacuated, including the homes and the people who live on Ritchie Road. There was a fear that it was going to get on to 680 as well, and that's why they shut down 680 northbound for a time. It did reopen at about 5:20 this afternoon. Now, this fire, because of the wind, as you said, was moving so quickly that really had firefighters concerned. Firefighters from CAL FIRE, Fairfield Fire Department, and Cordelia Fire Department, they told people to get out. Listen to what some of the witnesses told us from earlier in the day.
Moved really fast. The wind is pretty strong today, and as dry as it is, it just raced through the neighborhood.
1 second we're watching it down here and just getting the ash on us, and then the sheriff runs into the bar telling everyone to evacuate. And by the time I grabbed everything, checked the building, and got out, the fence alongside the property was already on fire.
When we showed up, there were several people watching the fire right here on the railroad tracks. One of them was Chris Else. Chris is here with us live now. Chris, you were talking about how fast the fire was moving. Talk about it, where you were saying it was jumping from place to place?
Yeah, it was started on the west side of the freeway on 680. They were finishing up a little grass fire there. Then it automatically jumped to the east side, I want to say, and went up. And then it jumped from grass, jumped to this side with the grass over here. Then that house went up, then some more grass and a few trees over there. That it just jumped really quick.
Talk about how that house went down. You said it started on just a little pole that was in front?
Yeah, it was the grass fire in the front of the house, and then there was the little, it had like a patio and it had a little post. That was on fire. Not even 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes, the whole house in flame, engulfed.
Great. All right. Thank you very much, Chris. That's Chris Else. He was an eyewitness here on the scene of this fire. We still do have fire crews, Veronica, who are on the scene. Basically, though, I can tell you it does seem as though we're in mop-up stage because the CAL FIRE helicopters are no longer passing by.
All right, Simon, thank you so much. We do appreciate the update on that. Well, his baby blue eyes have thousands of women swooning, but just who is this man that's being called the Mugshot McDreamy? KPIX 5's Linda Yee with a look at the convicted felon's rap sheet.
Here he is, the heartthrob in jailhouse orange and handcuffs, impervious to all the female attention